It's the night before our trip to Hole in the Rock down in southern Utah. And getting ready for a fun little Jeep adventure, and I wanted to show you how we're prepping. So we've got the top back on the Jeep. We've had it off for a while because it's been such nice weather. And we've got all of our emergencies. Well, there's kids in here playing. What are you guys playing?
A game.
What game are you playing?
I say... Yeah, that one. I say one of the patches, like Colorado, and they have to try and find it.
Nice. So we've got the power tank here all filled up. We've got our recovery gear. We've got sleeping bags and kitchen gear and clothes and things like that. And it's put underneath this cargo net attached to the cargo strap hooks. You'll notice there's mattresses here. Hard to see because there's a bunch of kids on it, but Jake and I will be sleeping in the Jeep, and the mattresses are laid down. So the seats are all laid down, and this will be our bed for the trip. So it should be lots of fun. We've got all the gear we need. The food will go in a cooler on the rack here. And if you've seen our other videos, you saw that we were getting water and gas. So on the back of our Alta cargo rack, we'll have that set up, all strapped down. So I still have to strap it down, but that'll be a nice little setup for both water, gasoline, and food. So we've also got this big case. Oh, not hit my head on this thing. I need a bigger garage. We've got this big case here. I want to show you this big case. This is actually really cool. So if you've seen one of these before, this is a Redhead case. However, we did more than just Redhead in here. So Redhead is a brand of collapsible, buildable shovels and things. And what I did was I turned it into, well, a colossal mess. But there is all of our recovery gear. I've got some straps in here, a big Bowie knife, tire repair kit, an emergency flashlight, which has come out of its Velcro. We've got extra bolts in the event that we need some kind of bolt or things like that. Even lug nuts in there. Some baling wire and tie-down straps, zip ties. We've got pretty much every fluid you can think of. Transmission fluid, oil, antifreeze, lubrication, funnels, gear oil, shovel. We've got a spill kit in here, so in the event that we spill something on the trail, we can clean it up. Some nitrile gloves, brake bleed kit, extra brake lines. These actually were my original factory brake lines, and when I put in the Metal Cloak ones, we kept those as an emergency. Some duct tape, some extra tubing. We've got shovels, transmission fluid, brake cleaner, basically a little bit of everything so that in the event that something happens, we are prepared. And this kit seals up nicely and, you know, not as nice as I liked because obviously it spilled everywhere. But once it's closed up, it's sealed up pretty nicely. And then we can bring it with us on our trip. Ugh. Oh, thing's falling apart. All right, so I'll put that back together here in a second. But I promise it does go together pretty well. So, with the exception of having to get the kids that aren't coming out of the Jeep, we're ready to go. So be watching. We're going to film quite a bit on the trail. I'm looking forward to getting the Badge of Honor Trail badge, the emblem. We're all filled up on space here, so this next badge for Hole in the Rock will have to go on the other side. But overall, very excited about this trip. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be 3 days on the trail, so we'll put that badge right there. We're going to be 3 days on the trail. We're going to be out there going down on a Thursday afternoon. We'll arrive at the camp at the trailhead Thursday evening. We'll camp out that night. Then our plan is to proceed up the trail Friday morning. We'll camp out Friday night. We'll get about halfway and then camp out Friday night. Then basically come back on Saturday camp out again at the trailhead, and then make our way home Sunday. So hopefully that's the way it works out. We'll see in reality how it all goes, but we're supposed to bring extra fuel, extra water, and we're going to have to be completely self-sufficient because we're not only contending with not a lot of services down there, but many of the services are closed down because of COVID. So we're now in yellow stage here in Utah, so we're allowed to go out and adventure and have fun and things like that. So we've been looking forward to this trip. Should be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that lovely stuff. Talk to you soon.